Hello everybody, my name is Blitzvogel. Let's play some Battlefield 1. Alright, this is Fao Fortress, and we're playing Ottomans. And let's spawn in and let's go do our thing. Now I hope you guys have been enjoying Battlefield 1 since its release last week. I'm sorry, not last week, a week and a half ago. Wow, it's been a quick week and a half. I've been playing it a lot. Not every free hour of the day that I have, but I've played it quite a bit, especially to show for that, on my support class I already have the MG0815, which really doesn't take that long to get, but I do have it. It did take a few hours of gameplay to get it and to earn it. Alright, so let's have some fun. We just gotta get to somewhere where we can have some fun and shoot some people. But yeah, I've been having a lot of... Battlefield 1 is a great game. I think it is... There's some great... I mean, obviously there's some great things about it. A lot of people feel it's the best Battlefield since possibly Bad Company 2. I really like Battlefield 4. I think it was pretty well balanced for the most part. There's some stupid stuff in it. And there's even some stupid stuff in this. Mostly when it comes to how weak the machine guns are in this game. Other than that, this is a very excellent game. Very excellently made, just beautifully optimized. Most people are going to tell you that because it's true. Ooh, tank gewehr. The only other complaint I guess I have is it's a bit light on content. There's only 6 maps, if I remember correctly. Oh, come on. Alright, let's destroy this tank. Now this is an anti-tank rifle. These really existed in World War I and actually into World War II as well. Now, especially going into World War II, they were just too weak to handle the kind of armor that they had to penetrate in more modern tanks of that era. Alright, let's kill that horse. Once again, I did iterate that I feel this game is a bit skim on content. Oh, wow, look at that shot. However, for what we're getting in this game, I think it's, of course, it's a pretty damn good game. There's no denial of it. Ah, oh, damn, he got me. I wasn't that close to him. But for what it is, Battlefield 1's a great game. Like I said, the content's a bit skim. But for what it is, it's still really good. I'm really enjoying it, and I really hope they get some new content out really quick. We'll probably still have to wait till after Christmas before we get our first taste of anything new. Got him, asshole. I have a feeling it's going to be like Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3. We'll get 4 or 5 kind of small expansion packs through the next year. Oh. I can't believe I missed him. Oh. But this game is really exciting. It feels a lot more fresh than some of the past Battlefield games. Since it's, you know, this is easily the most mainstream World War I focused game ever released. I mean, Call of Duty has not gone into World War I. There's been no other major franchise that's delved into World War I. And, oh, he got me. I was going to try and melee him. So it's really cool that DICE decided to really take the gamble and say, hey, we're not going to stick with Modern Warfare, because obviously our competition isn't Call of Duty, that is. It's gone futuristic. And as much as I would want a Battlefield 2142 sequel, you know, DICE really cannot do that because, you know, they would just be seen as trying to copy their competitor. Even though Battlefield went futuristic well before Call of Duty ever did. Oh, almost had him. Let's see if I can get him. He's still alive. Oh, someone else. Where is he? Oh, there he is. But you know, going World War I was a pretty good move by DICE. Like I said, as much as I wanted a 2142 sequel, it's still a great move. It's, you know, by doing this, they've pretty much gone... It'd be very similar if they'd gone with World War II. But of course, World War II had been done to death, and a lot of people like myself, we would probably like to see World War II again. But by going with World War I, we see a lot of these early automatic weapons, we see bolt actions still, and not of course as so many of the modern warfare tropes that we're so used to. But like DICE sort of said, I think they said it, World War I was the first modern war, at least in the context that we understand that, and how we understand modern warfare, with automatic weapons, artillery, newer things like rockets, grenades, well, modern type of grenades which use fuses, based on timed fuses, real-time fuses based, instead of, you know, fire on a string. So there's that to consider as well. Oh, gotcha. Oh, someone got... Oh, it was a fucking cavalry guy. I almost had that guy. I was gonna melee him. I really like that melee is just it's an integral part of combat in this game, as opposed to just being kind of a water cooler moment type sort of thing. You know, like what you just saw there, where I got that one guy and I was gonna go after the other guy. You really need to learn how to use melee in those situations where there's multiple opponents, so you can get the other guy with your gun, and you know, you're not going to have enough time to reload. So you either got to switch to your sidearm or just get somebody with your pistol. I'm sorry, not your pistol. I just talked about that, but get them with your melee weapon. Whoa. Woo! I thought he was a good guy at first, because nothing was happening then. Also really love these field guns. They're a lot of fun to use. I mean, they're pretty much your anti-vehicle weapon, you know, that's on the field that you can't take around with you, kind of like the AT missiles in the Modern Warfare Battlefield games. These, of course, take the place of that. My only gripe with these is the fact that the ammunition velocity is nowhere near what it would be in real life. So the round drop is very bad, which is unfortunate. But I think that's, I guess, DICE in all their wisdom has decided to balance things as such. It's kind of with the machine gun class. All the machine guns are extremely weak. It takes 5 or 6 rounds to kill somebody, depending on the range, when in real life it would only take 2. And of course the bolt actions in this game, they will kill you possibly in 1 or 2 shots. They usually will. But like I said, you know, the machine guns in this game and in real life, they use the same rounds as those bolt actions. So why are they not killing in a similar number of rounds as well? That's gameplay balance for you, and I think it's just balanced way too hard against the machine gun class. All the other classes I think are pretty well done though. I think it's really appropriate that some machine guns, that some machine guns kill in about 5 to 6 hits. Of course headshots, you know, kill a person in 1. Although it doesn't feel like the headshots are registering sometimes when I'm using the machine gun. But they do have quite a bit of spread if you just sit there and hold the trigger the whole time. Alright, so we need to take this control point. We're playing classic Conquest mode. It's my favorite mode. It's always been my favorite mode in the Battlefield games. I'm not a big Rush fan. It's not my thing. I like having a big open battlefield that we can run around in and do crazy shit in. I like the idea of a sandbox. And unfortunately, it doesn't feel like it. Since Battlefield 2, none of the games have really felt like a sandbox to me. Despite them being open and, you know, you can go off and do whatever and use all sorts of tactics. I just hit that guy. Oh god. Oh, got him. Actually, technically that shouldn't have gotten him. I was actually quite a bit of distance away from him. But that's this game for you sometimes. Got him. Same with that. I would figure someone who's in prone would be a little out of reach. Those couple of times it looks like my horse is the one that ran them over. Oh, come here, sniper. I hate you guys. Though sniping is a lot of fun in this game. Okay, and it also, I gotta mention the chemical gas grenades in this game are pretty cool. Gas warfare was a thing in World War I. For those of you who do not know that, a lot of people were killed by mustard gas. Mustard gas was the main chemical. Well, mustard gas was the main chemical used in World War I chemical gas warfare, and it killed a lot of people. If it didn't kill them, it maimed them by blinding them, sometimes temporarily, and then sometimes permanently, and also would burn the skin. And since then, things had been introduced to limit, if not eliminate, gas warfare since World War I. I mean, chemical warfare is already seen as, I think, illegal in a lot of conventions. Oh god, yeah, I wasn't winning that one. It is illegal in accordance with a lot of international treaties. Hence why it wasn't used in World War II. It probably was used in a few limited instances, but not as a mainline tactic or weapon like it was used in World War I. Stuff was pretty brutal. But since it's a World War I game, or World War I related game, you know, we got those gas grenades, and we got to don our gas mask, which you do with the press of a T as your default button. Unfortunately, you can't go into aim down sight mode, which I think is stupid. You should still be able to. It's not like it really gets that far in the way. But that's gameplay balancing for you. Oh, damn. And those gas grenades make it really hard sometimes to control a point because they'll get thrown in, and they're sort of a good way to control where people can go when you use them correctly in a tight contested space. Same thing goes with the incendiary grenades, which I might show you. I don't really ever use them that much. I prefer frag grenades quite a bit more. What's funny is these submachine guns, I actually don't bother with using the sights that much, especially this one, just because, you know, you can't see to the right that well. I just tend to use it in hipfire mode. And this thing fires so fucking fast. This is the, I think it's an M1918. It's an Italian submachine gun, one of the first. I think it was ready for use by the end of the war, so it got used about a month or two, the last month or two of the war. The first in-service submachine gun, though, if I remember correctly, is, I think it's the M1917. I think that's what it's numbered by the Germans, or well, the German Empire at that time. That's considered the first production in use and used in war submachine gun ever made, firing 9x19, yeah, 9x19 millimeter Parabellum, which is the same round used in the Luger pistol, and still in use to this day in so many weapons. It's insane. Oh shit. Okay, I thought that guy ran over here. Alright, we need to... Still got F here. We need to keep F. Grenade. Oh. Oh god. Oh god, I'm back. Or that might have been someone else. No, yeah, I did get him back. I think.
We have taken objective Duff.
One improvement over the traversal system is the fact that you can scale small walls, low walls, a lot more easier now. They don't have to be like waist high to do it, which is really nice. Oh yeah, get him, get him, get him. Now this is a wow, I just got shot, headshotted. That was a 37mm anti-aircraft gun. Yes, those did exist about that time. I don't know if they were used during the war itself, but that is an actual weapon. It's based on the Maxim machine gun's principle of operation, just scaled up to a much larger size, firing a 37mm shell. And it's pretty effective. In real life, it would be even more effective. You would shoot down one of those biplanes in one or two direct hits. In this game, they also, the shots operate almost like proximity rounds, which of course, those didn't exist until about World War II, and the Germans didn't even have those in World War II. But this is just a game. This is just, you know, they're trying to make it a little easier as opposed to hitting directly. Gameplay balance. You know. Some of the gameplay balance in this game is kind of odd. But, you know, it's just a game. Like, the machine guns are still my only real gripe. And I will always gripe about it until it gets fixed. Or I'll just gripe about it forever. Still pisses me off. Ooh, I need a swig of this Mountain Dew, because I'm a gamer. Ah, yeah. Let's take a look at our map. This is one of the more open maps in this game. This game only has shipped with 6 maps. Which, you know, I talked about earlier, it's sort of light on content. One thing I wish they would go back to is sort of Battlefield 2 style, really, really large open maps where it's not so linear. I mean, this is open and big, but it's still, when you look at it, everything's sort of in a linear fashion to a certain degree. I mean, it's shaped like a cross, you know, Christian cross. But it's just not as open as it could be, and I wish DICE would go back to designing maps like that. I know they want to keep the action fresh and frenetic, but it doesn't need to be this tight to do it. It's plenty crazy. Okay, so we need to go find something to do, or we need to be more effective. I'm talking so much and not really paying attention to what's going on. If I'm talking too much for you guys, I'm sorry. I like to talk while I play. You know, it's kind of the idea of this video, this Blitzcast. Let's go take C here.
We have lost objective butter.
Hopefully we don't get sniped on the way. This is pretty much the most contested control point in this map every time I play. Because of course it's right here in the center. Got him. Oh shit. I kept switching weapons accidentally. I never use my scroll key to do it. I need to be better about that. Okay, so where is our squad? Our squad's way back here, and I really don't want to be back there, so I'll spawn on this tank. Oh no, I'll get on the horse. I love using the horse. I mean, you saw me earlier, I was using the... spawned in as cavalry. Of which World War I was really the last war where cavalry was used as a major force. I think this game makes them seem way too effective. Because I know a lot of cavalry, a lot of horses got slaughtered in World War I because they thought cavalry would work. But against machine gun fire, it really didn't work all that well. Oh shit! I shouldn't have stuck around there so long. I was hoping my grenades would reload, because they reload automatically when you're on the horse. That was being kind of stupid. Ooh, looks like our squad wants to take B, so let's go help them out. Oh, I should have spawned in as machine gun class. Yeah, oops. Yeah, with this gun, pretty much I just stay in hip fire mode and just unleash all 25 rounds at once. It just seems easier that way. It's sort of kind of noobish. But yeah, it does take 5 to 6 rounds to kill somebody, and the shot spread is actually really well balanced and pretty realistic, I think, compared to real life. Oh god damn it! I thought I was about to sprint away. You can really kill someone from excess range when you're using the sword on horse. It's really annoying, actually. Person will still be 10 feet away and they'll swing the sword and somehow it still gets you, which is ridiculous. You know, let's spawn in with an aircraft. Let's spawn in with a bomber. Now with this aircraft, I have fire bombs as well as small bombs. And planes are not as fun to me to use, especially without any kind of aim point to make it easier to aim. I might feel differently later on. Now, of course, when you actually get hits on people and kill people, it is pretty cool and a lot of fun. I'm just not that good with it, because you only have the in-cockpit and the outside aircraft view, and it just makes aiming really tough. New thing is you can repair in the air. Well, the difference between this and previous games, Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, uh-oh, get shot at, I'm about to die, is you have to actually activate the repair as opposed to just repairing over time like you do in Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4. Oh, yeah.
We have taken objective.
I hope I took him with me. Oh, it looks like I did. Yeah, these planes are so slow and ungainly, it's insane. They can be fun. I don't really care for them that much. I'd rather just fight on the ground. Alright, let's, you know, I'm not going to spawn in as cavalry. I'm going to spawn in with my machine gun. I love machine guns. I love having just endless amounts of ammunition at my disposal. So it takes a million shots to kill somebody. Surprised he's able to hit me as well as he did, but it took him a lot of rounds. Because the M1918 is really difficult to use at a good distance with the sight, at least for me. So spawn in again. We'll spawn in on our
objective, George.
Team here. These little cars with guns on them pretty much take the place of, you know, our Humvees and stuff in Battlefield 3 and 4. Same basic idea, basic principle. You're not gonna get me this time, asshole. Those damn horses take a lot of damage. They take a lot of damage, it's crazy. Oh, got you. Now this machine gun is easily the best one I have so far. There's one more I can get. Oh yeah, good. Let's have that tank here so you can protect us. But this one is pretty much like a squad automatic machine gun in any other game. We got 200 rounds at our disposal. And it's got the telescopic sight on there to help us aim a good distance away. Just still takes 5 to 6 shots to kill somebody, especially at long distance, which drives me crazy. But it's still the best machine gun I have so far. Oh, so yeah, let's get on this thing. See if we can piss somebody off. It's really hard to aim out that distance with all this, with the bullet drop, or well, round drop. Actually, you know what? Let's we could use this. One really great improvement in this game compared to the previous Battlefields is with general handheld weapons, infantry weapons, the bullet drop and the bullet velocity is so much better, so much more realistic than it was in previous games. It actually is very sensible. It really seems like the rounds are traveling at 3,000 feet per second like they did in real life. What the fuck? It's like someone tried to crash their plane into me. What an asshole. But the bullet round velocity and the drop is a lot more spot on. At least it feels as such. We have taken
objective butter.
Okay, let's help take B, or let's help defend it. Look at that, it's friendly gas grenades, so they're not hurting us at all. What the fuck? Dude pushed me. Okay, now we gotta put on our gas mask. We're losing health. Damn it, now we can't aim down sights. Oh, I'm really worried I'm gonna get killed by a sniper. Oh yeah, we need to give out ammunition. Someone's got a mortar. Although I have a mortar too. I don't feel like it's really easy to not do well with it. You have to be pretty good about making sure you're aiming it properly. Oh shit. Oh god, there's a gunboat. Gunboats are not useless, but they have very limited use in this game compared to the patrol boats in Battlefield 4. They're just not as necessary as they used to be. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Now that gun he has, the M1909 Bennett Merci, telescopic. Well, the Bennett Merci is a machine gun. I hate that thing. It's got horrible accuracy. And that was the gun I had previous to getting this MG0815. God, I hated that thing. It just did not work that well. I just kept getting screwed over using it. Let's just... Oh, shit. Tank's gonna get us. The thing is bristling with machine guns all around it. Shit. God damn it.
We have lost objective butter.
Can't see him. Where is he? God damn. Yeah, that Selbstlande M1916 factory, that is a very early semi-automatic weapon that was developed, I think, right before the First World War. I think it was... I can't remember if it's either Swiss or German. I think it's German.
We have taken
I think it was
objective
deployed in a very small limited production run. Automatic weapons and semi-automatic weapons, while there were some that did exist at this point, they were difficult to produce, and they did have a lot of teething issues which had to be worked through. Which usually just ended up, you know, they ended up being developed into something else. Or a new weapon was developed that was easier to manufacture and just more simple in operation. Got him. Oh, got him. What I need to do when I play machine gun class, well, actually, when you play any game with machine gun class, generally you just need to find a nice spot that gives you really good cover, and you got a really good but narrow cone of vision that you're defending.
We are winning.
That is, you know, like a choke spot or whatever. This game does not have as many as those as like Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3 did, so it's kind of harder to use the machine gun class effectively
We have lost
in the
objective
suppression
Freddy.
role and defending a choke point, because there's just not as many choke points as there used to be. Especially when you got snipers who can just reach out and touch you with one round and just kill you instantly, essentially. And even the bolt action users can kill you pretty damn quick. Damn it. To get him. Like it. Oh, nope. I got him.
We have taken objective butter.
Got him. Hardcore Henry, okay. Alright, we're towards the end of the game. Once it gets up to, whoever hits 1,000 points first will win. It looks like we're about to win it. The games so far tend to be very close. I had a game where the difference in points was only, I think, 5. That was crazy. It wasn't this map, it was a different one, but God, that was crazy. And we're about to win! Yes, sir! So I did okay. 26 kills for 17 deaths. You know, talking and playing at the same time, I think that's pretty good. The actual score itself was not that great. It's pretty mediocre. I spent more time, you know, looking for people to kill instead of taking control zones, which is really what anyone needs to do to be, you know, to work as hard as they need to be to help the team as opposed to just myself. Oh well.